actually, everything is energy. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is to understand that everything is energy, and it's essential to know that the space that surrounds us is energy and affects us in a very subtle way, but deeper than we imagine. So it's not the same to sleep or to eat towards one of our good orientations, depending on our energy profile. So we have four good orientations and four mm, that are not very good for us. And also we need to be surrounded by certain colors, certain materials and shapes according to what the space demands. Okay, so what the space demands energetically. So when I carry out feng shui studies in both home and business, I correctly analyze the energy of the entire space in order to determine what colors, materials, and shapes are necessary to enhance the good areas and neutralize the less good ones. Okay, so Feng Shui is the science of harmony, and although it's not very fashionable to talk about the Bagua map, which is not even used correctly because the real orientations of space are not taken into account. It goes further. I used to apply four schools of Feng Shui, classic schools. So it's about deeply analyzing each area of the house or company to have a global vision of the energy and make the best decision uh, to decorate after this analyze, because it's not to say the same thing that a person who works in the decoration lifetime and decides to go to the kitchen blue or green or white. There's not a decision behind this. However, and with these function studies, we have a decision before that has taken into account. So, well, what we do is to analyze what elements within the five of Mother Nature, which are wood, water, fire, earth, and metal, must be put through the colors, materials, and shapes in which they materialize. So, for example, if we need the earth element in a certain space, for example, in your bedroom, we will use colors as beige, sand, yellow, square shapes, and so on. So we really go specifically to the element, exactly element we need to create this harmony, this wellness, and to breathe correctly. Um, so, for example, if we need water elements, another example, we will play with wavy shapes and blues and blacks and crystals and mirrors. And it really will depend where we have to put this element. It's true that, for example, the Bagua map, which is very well known, only use the entrance as the main reference point to analyze the rest of the house. I localize the orientations in the real way, not from the entrance of the house, but from the real orientation we really have. So well, and then speaking about the working place, it's not the same to work in the area of vitality, for example, with professional career, than in the area of material losses with love, for example. It's not the same to sleep to the north if our good orientation is the southwest, for example, and everything counts. So really, every study is very customized, and we really goes precisely to the goods elements, and then applying with the material colors and shapes that correspond to each element. So well, at the end, unconsciously, it's not the same to work with your back and covered and in the room with a very dark or cold colors than in a room where we have field of vision, the possibility of concentrating and breathing in a better environment. It has nothing to do. So when we really goes very deep into these studies, we analyze everything, and then the space changes. And I always say that you don't have to believe me. You have to experience it and do your proof.